Good evening. Focus game. So once again, I sort of background worked on some things, mostly over in space. I don't remember if I actually figured out all of them. Several of them. See if I remember how I did it. So what I missed before is that we technically have two things here. And I think this we're going to want to use to catch down here. Especially to get over this stuff. Let's see, then we've got to swap because we can't push that. Now, I think at the end it's going to really matter what we do with this. I forget what that means going in here. So you could push him onto this, and the problem is that to then push him out, you have to leave one of our things here. I'm going to need the and here. And anything I put over here, I can't really get back. So I think what I have to do is get this out of the way. I have to get... Ooh, nope, I have to get something over there first. And I think it's going to be okay to use the rocket. Because there's a whole trick to this in that you can't have the rocket and the UFO on at the same time. So you kind of have to set it up so when you flip the UFO on, he's standing on the rocket. Which will then drop him. It's okay to go there. Ooh. Don't want to do that. Just yet. We can do that, then we can do that, and we can do that. And then rocket will not be a blocking thing. Or we could push it later on. Okay, he's sitting on the door. The pit. Yes. So this is one where there might be more than one solution. I believe I worked it out that you can do it by pushing stuff through. It just takes a lot of gyration. How do we have to set this thing up? I want a word and one of our things. Or I need one of our things to go through, and I have to keep them separate to fall through. And I need to get set up with a whole bunch of words. So we need to get the star over here. I think this would be an easier setup. I don't... Oh, no. I don't want to do this yet. Because I'm going to need a very big stack to get through here. So I have to set this up, and the word arrangement here suggests that there might be a different way to do this. Well, this is what I found. Oop. Okay, now we're down one. And we are moon. I can still work with that. That flips us. Whoops. We're both. So that now we have the, how this stack. Ooh. I should have moved the whole thing over first. Because we want that whole stack to be able to push down here. Of course, knowing their orientation. Okay, so break that. Oop. Ooh. We do that. But star is you. We could do that and that. Oh, that leaves the moon over there. We could do that, which leaves the moon somewhere we can, where it will fall nicely. Oop. Get out of there. I think I'm done with it now. Oop, wrong one. Alright. Oh, I have to arrange. I do have to arrange to switch back at the very end. Which means we have to be able to have this set up nearby the edge. I might want some of that space. Or I could do a moon and. Although that might mess me up. But that would actually allow me to stack more. Because I'd be using both words. And then the fall and push I actually don't want to activate from that point on. I don't think. Oh, no. I need to be able to push you down by yourself. I can't make text his fall, so there's no easier way to do that. Oh no, actually we want to do the extra words first, so that we don't have anything happening here. Don't want any peculiar connections. And for pushing down, it's probably actually fine to be both of these for a while. I could actually switch that again. If And what were you? I don't... Oh, yeah. I know I played with this one. I don't remember if I actually solved it. Maybe I didn't. So to get the star, and I'm not actually sure why I need the star. I would have to do that. That star is push. I also have to do... Dust is weak. I know I can do that. I know I can get Moon is win. But I can only go through the belt once. So I've been wondering if there's something I need to do Oh, if I could get the win over here, I could maybe do Stars win. To do that... I don't know why that wasn't possible before. Or in the other one. I might possibly need to do something with the star. Well, I actually have to construct Dust is weak. Let's see, that would make Moon is Dust, which wouldn't matter if we didn't need the Moon. And we have Dust is Dust, so none of that business. Oh no, Star is Defeat, so you can't do Star is Win, and that's the only thing that you could do out here. So you would have to get Moon and Win and use the Star is. So what I'm looking at... I have to do this much to make Dust weak so I can get in there. Oops, I'm not sure I wanted to do that. Yeah, now you see, that would get me one block here, but I actually have to get like 2 over just to get one thing. Well... I could push stuff before I worked down here. But I'd end up losing some block, I think. And I don't see how I can get... no. If I could get the star out and prop things up down here, then I could push stuff out farther. But I don't see I'm going to get anywhere with that. And then my problem... Alright, so we want to say... And I think I've been able to construct Moon is Win after this, but I've still got Dust, but then that ends up deconstructing Dust is weak. And I can only go through here once, after which I cannot mess with Moon is Win. Which would be maybe more incentive so I could play with stuff here. I've been able to construct a long chain of stars push here, but text is float, which I think means it doesn't trigger weak if indeed it goes through far enough. How did that work? We need... Well, to go through that way, it would have to be push first? But I almost need to have the star on the other end of that. And I don't know if I can construct this version of it and have it be pushable here so that this, well, the text is wouldn't go on the belt and push stuff through. But when I went through, I could continue through. But star won't be pushed then, and text will not break the dust. Is there a way... Well, no, because the text will not push through the belt. So we'd have star is push star. And I'd have to change dust is weak off before that. Dust is dust. So we can't do dust is moon. We can't do... Oh, if I could do... Well, if I could do star is moon, but I'd also have to do moon is win, because star is defeat. But I still don't have a way... Well... No. We've had the star here to lift up that text, which... I could get one of them onto here, but only one of them. And I wouldn't actually be able to spell out star as push. Yes, it does. I don't even know if I can set up something to test that here. I'm sure there's some other level, I just wouldn't know which one offhand. Yeah, that's way too easy. But yeah, I don't know any way to get any of these words over this thing. I guess if I could get them to land on a star, I could lift them up. Ooh. Okay, well. Sorry you're sick. I guess that explains why I hadn't been streaming. Not too bad, I hope. Alright, nor do I know which word I would want to put over here if I were to put a word over here. Or why. I certainly can't have star as push then. Disregarding... Yeah. Disregarding... Actually spelling things out. Oop. You know, I would almost have to have a star here somewhere. That I could furthermore get to. I would have to have spelled out dust is weak to go through here. To get the star, to try and put it onto something, to lift it up. And if I could lift it up one, I have a 2-space gap here to deal with. Unless I was walking one thing across all of this stuff. But if I could push that onto the star, I wouldn't be able to come down here to get under it to push up. Moon is weak, dust is weak, star is weak. Dust and star are defeats, they can't be win. Assuming I even found a way to get some of these things together. This thing down here has a curious shape, but I've not yet figured out how to use it to my advantage. I figured out... Let's see, I can do that. Let's see, actually, we want weak first. Don't want any of these going away on us. So we can do that, but I can't go through the belt yet because it's a one-way passage. I can do that, and then what did I do? And then I would have to do this. I guess I don't have to do it yet, but soon enough. So I can make it win after making dust weak, but I have to have gotten rid of the dust first. And text is float, so the text can't do it. Actually, the star isn't pushed yet. If I use the push star to push the text, well, dust isn't weak anymore, so it's not anything. So this is the only way I've found. Well, maybe with the star, I could keep this from falling down. I don't see how you still don't see how that helps me though. To do dust is weak cross with moon is win, I would need to have 2 blocks here. One to hold up dust, one to hold up weak, or vice versa. No. Or I would have to figure out how to get this to both star is push and to somehow get one of these blocks onto the star to lift it up to get it over here. The only things I can do star is push up here. And that's just flat, and it's kind of stuck there. And I can arrange to reverse it so that it sits down here somewhere. If this one little gap was somewhere in the middle of this, then it would be very nicely set up to do a cross here. Yeah, I think I have to punt in this one again. Last of our space. I think I'd figured out one of these. I forget which one. Yeah, Jaywalkers I'm still stuck on. So what did we do here? I know I figured it out, now I've forgotten how. I think it was... Basically, this setup is telling you have to have all of that stuff set up before you go here. Baba is you, fruit is fruit. Key is key. So I think I turned Baba into fruit. So I had 2. Good evening. Oh. But how do we arrange to be you while we do that? Oh, we become fruit first. Okay. Then I don't think we ever need Baba again, unless it's some sort of switcheroo. I think I had something across this. It's like... That's right. Now I've got 2 of you guys. I don't think I need Baba. Key on fruit. We do in fact need push. Key on fruit is push. Then, oop, don't do that. What do I do to... Nope. Do that. This is one of the ones I've been really confused by. So Baba is you. Baba makes grass. Grass is stop and defeat. I guess stop only matters... Well, it matters for these guys because it bounces them back. But this is kind of a snake game where you have to keep moving. And then they're going to break this whole statement. Which... Flag on rock is me, rock on me is win... Seems to be related to the win statement, although... let's see. That technically lets you preserve it, but I have to bring the rock through here, and I can't do that if I've broken my path. I don't know. Yeah, I can't block everything that way. I can get around, but oop. But that breaks a whole bunch of stuff, and I can get the rock to the flag. And I could then go there if I needed to. I can arrange to do that, to turn rock into me. But then I have to come through here, which blocks this off, and me doesn't do anything. I can arrange to come through here with flag. But because of the grass trail, I haven't really figured out a way that I can do anything with it. Because I can never get to the other side of it now. Well, I guess I can do that, but now I can't actually hit this stuff. I have to do like that, and now if I pushed it, then I have to do like that, to come back around here, and then I've blocked it off, so I can't do that. And what does flag push? There is no more rock, so rock is flag doesn't help me. I can't really mess with rock on me as win. The rock is push is out there, which is interesting. Rock on me is win. I could maybe arrange... I'm not sure. Maybe find a way to make flag is me straight up. I'm not quite sure how to do that. That doesn't seem like it's going to do it. That's what I was looking at. But they're like on opposite ends. So I'd almost have to like try and get stuff out of the way first, which I can't really do. Well, I could maybe move the flag, but I'm going to have to go over the flag to do it, and then I can't do stuff. Now, I'm forced to block the is me here. I don't think there's any way I could make them... Let's see. Tile is defeat, but it's not stop. Because I don't think there's any way I can make them push on rock and not flag. Or not... there's no way for me... That stuff's all stop. Yeah. And I can't stand still. But that's defeat. Well, that was interesting. But I can't push it all the way down because I have to go through there to do it. And I'm trapped in here. Well, barring this. But that doesn't help me because I'm still trapped in here. So other than being trapped, that worked. There's also the fact that Rock's push is manipulable. If I could work around my little snake pain in the butt, me could be push. I guess grass push would, well, it's stop, so it's not going to help much. I don't know if hedges stop on rock would actually be a valid word, or if I could even get it up there. Not valid. So grass could be push. Rock is already push. If space wasn't an issue, me could be rock. But you need rock on me to be win. So I'm not sure converting those is good. I can't really block off all of these guys. Let's see, I think if I did that, I can block them off from all of the text. But I'd have to cut my passage there, and then I get blocked off here. And if I block off all of it, then I don't have time. Yeah, we're just racing now. So probably we can't just preserve that that phrase. But I am quite stumped as to what else we could be doing. I could leave that as rock as me. Then we have no rock. Once we turn me back into the rock. But we need to be rock on me, so it's... Kiki is moved, make tile is defeat is all locked up. I'm not really sure how I would manipulate this stuff. Because we're kind of... Because tile is stop. So the is push thing here is very hypothetical. Only I could do is make it not push? I couldn't... I mean, I can't even get an is push up there. Never mind trying to flip it around for an is rock. I think. Yeah, then I can't get down there to push it up anywhere. That's a stickler. So maybe there's a rule I'm missing somewhere. Alright, anything happening by itself? No. Baba is you. We've got another Baba. Ice. What does... Ice and flag. Ice is... Bunch of words. Ice and flag is defeat. Ice is win. Skull is defeat. Hand make belt. Which is true, but they're just not moving right now. Hand is defeat. Ice is not anything right now. So that... Ice and flag is defeat. There's a Baba we can't do a whole lot with. Although, hand make belt, which is not anything right now. Although if belt was shift, the hands would necessarily be doing something. Hands are not going to be push or anything. Oh, nope. Hands are defeat. I could maybe arrange Baba make belt. That could get pretty crazy. Belt could be move. Belt could be shift. And presumably belt is move, belt is shift, and then those things are done and gone. But only thing hand is defeat. But since it is not defeated, well, it could go. The hand could go through there. It would have to be moved to go through, though, because shifting won't do it. Although maybe Make would still lay down stuff. But if I'm laying down belt... let's see, if we go in that way to make ice and flag is win, then ice is defeat and I can't get in there. So I would have to... We have two hands. Ice and flag is defeat. Ice... Well, making ice's win doesn't help because ice and flag is defeat. Ice is defeat, ice and flag is win. That also doesn't make any sense. But those... Unless I could figure out how to make it go in and then turn a corner down to push win out. And that's something I don't know how to do. So I can make belts to send them on a merry adventure. I could make hands. Which I could use as belts. I'm wondering if I could get stuff out of here. If I set up some shift. But I still have the problem of moving defeat and win. So if I'm doing that with... I wonder what... Well, belt can't be shift and move. It has to be one of those two things. Oh. I could have something make Baba. And then prearrange to have somebody down here. But that's going to lock whatever I put up here to this wall. So we could do Baba make belt, lay a little course. Which actually I'm kind of curious how that works with directions. Is it the first direction? Is it the most recent direction? And then our make is stuck there. Yes, it's the first direction we go there. So you'd have to be very careful about how you're laying down your belts. And it would not be possible for me to lay down belts that would take this stuff out. I would have to find some way to get a hand down there and have it ready to go as it made belts out. And then shifted the stuff up. It almost seems like I'd have to lay down belts to move the hands, and then make them move to manipulate that stuff. Oh, I can't make hands. Hands is defeat. That's gonna put me in a bad place. I have belts there. Ice is gonna go to flag. That's a bad day. Baba make belt, hand make belt. Well, it can't be hand make belt while it's moving. So we can't have like belt is shift, hand make belt, and it just effectively moves. Now traditionally hand would be a move, belt would be a shift. We have to do something with Baba, and the position isn't a... Position of Baba isn't a you could be something as Baba. Not after they're down here. If I could get something through the skulls... there's not a whole lot I could do from there. If we go up first, ice and flag is defeat. That's a problem for us. We go in, ice is win, but it's also defeat. That's bad. If we go ice is defeat, ice and flag is win. And actually, that seems like the only viable option. But no, if I was in there, I could turn and push win out. But there's nothing in a position that I can do is win. That's a stumper. Alright, we have one lava. Lava is not anything. Lava is hot, and it's also lava. The box out there has a flag. Flag is win. Baba is you. Belt is shift. That's a one-way door. Door is stop and shut. Ice is open. Box is melt. Well, text is always push, so that's just stuff we can play with. All right, what is the difficulty here? Well, the difficulty is that if I go through here, I can't come back. Have you not seen this before? I'm not sure if you know when you're playing with the name or if you actually have not. Yeah, okay. We can go back to basics. Now text is an interesting one. Yeah, because I could turn this ice into another word ice. I could turn this lava into another word lava. I'm not quite sure how on comes into this. Oh, I wonder if I could overlap them. That's going to leave me with a bunch of words I don't need, though. I think. Oh, but I don't have, I don't have a way to say and. I might be able to successively... I could get them set up there. But then both of them wouldn't be push. Box is only melt, the box is not push. Saying text is ice or text is lava will just destroy the level. Ice is lava or lava is ice will give me two things. Those things could be push, so I could go through the door. Oh, lava is lava. Ice is not... And the first thing I have to go through is the door, for which I need the ice. So I can't turn them both into ice and then try to arrange something. And on something to switch it back, because lava is lava. Could I simply push the lava through the belt first? This is still not using most of my words, so I think it's still wrong. The issue might be that I can't turn the corner with the box. Also, box is not push. And now I'm stuck here. And that's a very tight room. I don't know if I could get any words through there to play with. Although, we could do a something on something is text, which would let me play with it. With whatever words I had. It kind of get me another thing through. Let's see, ice is going to get destroyed. I can't really do... I can't make extra stuff this way, because then the world ends. And this is sort of suggesting lava on ice. But that only affects one of them. You know, if I did like lava on ice is push, only lava would be push and only while it's on ice. Oh. You could do something on text is push, and then the text could go through with you. Or get pushed at the same time. That would have to be useful text. Anything we put on here is going to get moved through. So by itself. And then, oh, to make this thing push. So that would have to be one of the first things through. Maybe it should have some text with it. And it still has to get pushed over to the door. We can't do anything with the box, so we have to be moving the lava as well. Yeah, all I'm thinking of is on text is push, and then you use the other word as the text. That might allow you to kind of... No, you can't really switch it off. And it was even set up as text on, or text is. So now I can sort of move two things around, and maybe I could set this up to... I'm not sure pushing that through would help. Because I have to be able to get through there at some point. Yeah, now ice isn't push. So I can't open the door. I pushed a bunch of text through. What would that mean for me moving? That's as much as you could do, because at that point you have to stop. So that would have to be ice to open the door. So I could have one word in here. Oh, well, okay, I have a way to get through to get two of them to the other side of the belt. Maybe. I don't know that it really helps me beyond that. I think I need to set this up better. Yeah, that takes my word through, though. It's not like only that thing moves and the other thing doesn't. Although... Oh, but I have to get it over there. Actually, that doesn't really... Doesn't make any difference, actually. Because I can push it through here regardless. I can get both of them there. What I can't get is both of them to be push. That would be sufficient to open the door. I don't see how turning either of these into text is going to help me. Because that reduces the number of non-text objects I have to work with. Man, I've been doing kinda okay in the garden here. These got hard all of a sudden. I can take one word through with me. And I don't know what good one word does me. Well, text on something being something else is sort of interesting. That would let us get more objects. If I had a word. So if I like, but the whole point is to get a push. Though it did say that we could take one word through, but we have to have ISIS push to open the door. Oh, wait a minute. I would have to have lava is pushed to go through there, to push it onto there. That is an interesting statement, but it reduces the number of objects I have to play with, unless I can somehow use that to then do text on something is ice again. You know, like text on lava is ice. But I can't come back and play with these words once we, like, do door openings and things. I guess since the box is not like push or anything, if I could push lava onto it, we'd be all set. Or push something that could become lava, but I don't know how I can get words through there to manipulate it once we go through the gap. I don't have a box. It seems like we need to have a push at all times. We could do... Great. We could do text on lava is ice. So we can get it back, I guess. And text is pushable. But I would have to be able to come back over here or figure out how I can move all of the text through without gumming myself up. Because that does make it a pushable object. Now, we said lava is lava. Right, no, yeah, lava can't be turned into anything, even if it's on or whatever. We can't turn, like, lava into text and somehow then turn the text into ice to skirt the lava is lava, because it can't become text. I need to be able to push the ice to the door. And maybe I have to get words through somehow. But words are always pushed. They're always going to be... Well... I could turn words into lava and ice. And I would be able to push them through. Or in push. Get a bunch of stuff there, but then they can only turn back into text, so they can only turn back into lava and ice. So the only thing I could do is like get like one connection word then or something. I guess one thing I was thinking about earlier is, could I make ice push, get two ices, push one of them on top of the box, and then turn it into lava? Because we could, well... No, because we'd have to turn something into actual ice. Text on lava is ice? I think that needs all my words, though. It's set to push, but I kind of need push. Yeah. Well... Unless I was then done with one of these words. Forever and ever and ever. And then that broke it, but conveniently enough, lava cannot become ice. Yeah, keep breaking it. Okay, that'll open the door. And I can put something on there. I don't know what else to do with this. Can't turn it into anything. It's the only thing that'll push right now, though. And then how would I turn ice is lava? Well, ice has to be push. And I have no more is. I have no more text. This is the closest I've been able to get. I don't know how to get back through here to change up text. We're gonna have a whole bunch of lava. There's just not enough space in this little ring to do any text manipulation. I mean, text is ice to destroy the level. Assuming we had that. Ice on lava is push. I don't know why. Yeah, now that only lets it go one step, unless it's somehow arranged to make more lava. I can make lava on ice's push and push my lava block. But I still need to get ice push as well to open the door. So my best idea so far is the double ice. Unless I could say anything on text is push and then use a text to move a bunch of stuff around. I don't know how to say that. There's no and, there's only one is. I don't see how I can get useful amounts of text through here and still be able to come through. Really only get two things. That would have to be ice to open the door. Unless there was some way I could stack up text. Maybe we could set up an. Well, if I'm pushing text over here, I can't have very much of it active. I guess I could set up one long phrase, but as that stacks up, I won't be able to move through. We had things like that, which I'm not sure how that's useful. Oh, I guess I could do text on lava is more lava because the ice is over there. Unless I turn ice into text. I might have to do this the other way around. No. Text on lava is... Although at this point I could just say lava is push. The advantage is that I do have these things together. Oops. No, text on lava is push. That's what it always is. Is that I can get these two things through, which we pushed them through and then did something like this. And we could say lava on... Well, we can't say lava on text is ice, so we would have to do this kind of the other way around. Oh, no, we would do text on lava is ice. So that would let you switch it back and push both of them that far. And maybe if you could arrange... Oh, that's a one-time transform. To separate them? Somehow, so that you could switch it later? Like if you had text on lava is ice, and you could separate it. Well, no, you would want to do something that created lava, but you can't turn the lava into text. Because lava is lava. I did arrange to get 2 ices, though. That's text on lava is push. I would need ice to open the door. Does have to be lava. Text is push. Lava on ice is push wouldn't let you push the ice. And I'm clearly missing some kind of transform here. Or some possibility. And there does seem to be some kind of interesting things here, and I'm not yet seeing how they help me. So we can switch that back, but that's something we could have done without all of this shenanigans. If I go through, I can push ice. I would have to do something to turn that ice back into real ice. To open the door, and then I would have to have a way to move the lava. Lava on text is push. Great. But that's not useful ice. And that doesn't work because lava is lava. And that might have to be one for another day. But I think we have bounced off of everything here. Adventurers. Adventurers. So this sounds like things running around. This is... It's like, I don't even know. Seems like you'd have to do some setup stuff here. Well, I'll bounce him back. They're not push. My guess is you'd have to somehow very carefully lay some belts. To position them and then make them move beyond the skulls. But all of the combinations that you can make by... And, like, that would almost be interesting by itself. Just the whole about make belt and laying out a path thing. But then I don't see a useful order to slide those in. If ice is defeat, I can't go through here. Well... Unless... And the problem is that this is the one you'd want to trigger last. Unless... I could get past the ice before they... They did that. And maybe if I made some belts down here, I could move through it faster. I wonder... Do I technically move through that spot? If I'm getting shifted? I mean, I probably do. Although, actually, shift is gonna move the ice, too. So that's bad. But both of these have walls on them, so I can't set them up on a very long runway. I could maybe do it with the shift if they were at the start of their route. Maybe I could get them bouncing back and forth so they're not on belts? And then when belts become shift... Well, they're gonna be... If they're moving, they're gonna be double moving. So it might be a lot of fidgeting with routes to get places that don't throw them off. And then order matters. We need this one to do ice is defeat, and then ice and flag is win. But that's the only solution I'm seeing here. And our routes have to start from here. Oh. Well, belts aren't shift yet, so they're not going to get in our way. And indeed, I could accelerate my route here. Oh, that down will be going to a block, it won't hurt me. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be going the wrong way. Well, that's also gonna be going the wrong way. And once they're move, I can't make them not move. I might be able to dodge them. And I'm not even thinking about... let's see. So right now, the bottom guy is going to have a longer route. Which I think is what we want. Oh. Isn't that an interesting problem? If I want him to turn, I actually gotta do this. So how'd that go? Okay, problem. Well, and those won't change. Ooh, problem. Actually, I guess I don't need the entire path here, do I? Just as soon as they hit the up, then they'll go up. Oh. That's a problem, though. That is a problem. I can't do the turn here. That's what that line of skulls is for. Oh, but this guy, I do have to worry about crossing his path going the wrong way. Nope. Corner. Oh. Yeah, we gotta do that. And then this we had to do this to do that. I'm going to be very carefully crossing the road here. Alright, now you effectively need to go down again. Which means we're going to have to pick this up to avoid messing things up. Wait for traffic. Oh, I actually need to go out here. He will keep on moving, so that'll be fine. Alright, we do a pass there. Wait for traffic. Alright, this isn't going to matter much until we get down here where he goes that way. I may also have issues with the size of the moves here. If they skip over things. Which is going to get real fidgety. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I'm still stumped on this one, though. Yeah, I think I sort of saw that one, and it was just like, oh man, all those paths. This one, I don't even know. We've got the Raucous Push out there. It's really hard to manipulate with this grass trail. Oh, wait. Is there any way I could do Grass is Rock? Because then there would be Rock on Flag. I would have to arrange for Flag to be me at the same time, though. Alright, so is this ever possible? Actually, no, we have to go through a one-wide gap, so I don't think it is. There's no way I could get two of these things through. Well... there's a small possibility I could get an is, actually, or a rock from the other side. But I cannot get out of that space twice. Well, I could go this way so that I'm not blocked off here, but then I get blocked off down there. That does give me more time to play with some of this stuff. Can't quite get the rock out that way. I get on out that way. Yeah. I don't see how we get the is. Well, okay. We can do that if we die. I've not found... Oh, I guess I can do that. And I can get a flag out. That's just rock as me. I'd have to make, like, me as push? Which I don't know of any way... That's interesting. But I no longer have a rock. That is interesting that there's a way to do something with is push. What I do with that, I'm not sure. And actually, we've got a standing rock is me, so we can't have a rock on me. So we have to have this momentarily. And then... And then let them destroy it. So it's not a standing rock. Oop. Now me is push. Where am I going to push me to exactly is the problem. If... I don't know if I could arrange flag is rock, but then I can't get to it. Yeah. That's... Okay. But me and Rock are on pretty far sides of things now. And we've got grass in the way. Let's see. Grass is rock could be a really interesting one, but I'm... Oh, I can imagine. I've been back to it. Well, I've been back to it a couple of times. Yeah, that's actually too much, because there's no way for me to get rock out now. Yep, not enough space. Yep, and that's... To get that rock up is no good. It's not going to go any better with an is, I don't imagine. Yeah, because now I'm too jammed up. I don't think I can bring anything from here. Well, I guess I can bring something from here. I can only use it against the wall, though. And maybe only rock is me, which we kind of had before. I mean, I'm on this side of the rock is. But that seems like it's going to be way too much movement to manage here. Yeah, I can't swing around. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more space here, I think. Oh man, I managed to do this with a lot of space before. I managed to do some swinging around. Ooh, but I just had more space to work with. I'm already at the point where I've always got some grass behind me. So I can't continue out around here. And that's no good. Yeah, I think you might be able to do your own not low latency mode in the gear. I think I do have it on send side. But yeah, it's just going to be a lot more buffer. And I've definitely had times where even with lots of buffer, it still has trouble. Huh. I mean, I did have a brief internet outage earlier today, so it could be something unusual. It's like, if I somehow managed to do this, it would just give me freedom of movement. Still not quite seeing how to swing it. I mean, this is already more movement than I expected, but... I can bring something up from somewhere else. So that gets me one word from there. So the me actually wasn't important. I could have done something else. Like Broughton is. I don't know if that really helps me. But it's along a wall, so I'd have to jam something against a wall to use it. Yeah, no, actually I can't use that unless I go up against here, so that doesn't change anything. The words we were looking for were Well, I mean, Grass's flag would at least make it not blocking. I mean, we still have rock as me. I'm not sure that that's good. That might be a problem, though. And then I have to go through here, so I can't bring anything back that way. Okay, that leaves me some freedom to do that. But not to get out anywhere. And I'm cut off from going around the back. Yeah, there's no way to get over there in time. To get a path through there. That's what I was trying to do. Nope, I actually need more blockage. Yep. Yeah, I think I'd like to get a path for that. But I have no way to get out and back in with the is. Unless doing this gives me enough. No. That doesn't give me enough room. And if I do it this way, I'm all jammed up in this spot. And I can't really work with anything. The flag is up against the wall, the is against this wall. I don't think I can take him down. Yeah. And all the stuff I was doing before doesn't... All the stuff I was doing with this... Yeah, because that word didn't really do anything for us. Just... Didn't know... If I had more space to work with? But okay, that doesn't help. But then I can't get past these guys. Huh. No, I can't do that. Nope. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. And if I take time to take less stuff down, I get blocked off. So what did I do? Push down there. Can I do something different here? Interesting. So it's an option to do that, but not to get out. Oh, yeah, I don't have an option to get out now. That doesn't let me get out to use that space. If I run through it, I have to go through this gap, so I can't bring anything through the gap. Can't get out there. I think there's a limited amount of stuff I can block and still escape. Yeah, that gets rock as me. But it doesn't give me any space to work with up here. I mean, maybe rock is actually the wrong order for what we're trying to do. Doesn't seem like the wrong order, but I guess it could be the wrong order. But I don't know if I can actually swing that. Oh, that doesn't seem promising. I can't. I don't have any maneuvering room. Yeah. The only thing I'm going to do is come back to this on a different day with maybe a fresh mind, but... Oh, I can't swing around that way because that's going to block me off. Would it even matter if I could do it? I was trying to get rock is to see if that would flip better. If I go around that way, I can't come back through. It almost seems like I would want to come up. Well, I can't do that. Which means I have to go through here, which then I'm blocked off. And that's kind of a bad position for flag. And I can't really get back in there. Yeah, moving rock is probably the most promising thing that I have seen. Because it just seems positioned to work so well. I just can't figure out how to manipulate that into something useful. If I had more room, I could do that. Oh yeah, I started off today doing a couple that I went to an off time, but I got through them much more cleanly than when I had looked at them last. See, so there's that one. I was down there. And we're almost done with this one. but I can't quite figure out the stacking. My problem is always how to get rid of this last little bit of dust. I can't push text through because it's float. I don't see how there's enough blocks to make Moon is Win and Dust is Weak at the same time. I haven't figured out any tricks with the star to manipulate text. I haven't really figured out what the star is for that matter. I could only prop up one block. I can't really figure out how to get it to hold anything up here just because there's such limited space to maneuver. It can push text through here, but text won't break the dust. I haven't really figured out anything that would be useful with getting text over here. Because I can't do that and make the star as push in order to do anything with the star with that. So this might be another one of those, another day ones. Actually, we want week first. Oop, I'm not sure about that one. And then a star is push, which, once again, I'm not quite sure how to do that. Or how that should be positioned. We can get a star. Don't know what to do with it. I can position this to be Moon is Win. But I can't do that. I'd need two stars, so to speak, to prop up things to have it be true at the same time. So I can break the dust after going through the belt. I've been able to position all the text here. But it doesn't break the dust. And I haven't figured out how to use this to elevate anything. I mean, I guess there's... I can use that to restack them, but I can't actually get anything over. Unless I also put this stuff down there to get it over one, but if it's all stacked up here, then I can't get down to push under the star. Let's see, I can't put the star down here to lift up some of this text. For one thing, that text would be broken. The star wouldn't be push. And there's no way for me to get under to even once lift up one word to throw over here to do something. So I've got all these little pieces, and I can't quite get enough of them in any one place. If I could lead with the star would break the dust, but since text isn't moved by the shift, it wouldn't push over far enough before I could, while I could still go back and flip Moon to Win. I haven't figured out any way to be able to cross components. Even if you were to stack some things up over here, that's enough. There's 4 of them would be sufficient to get up to here. To pass a word to the right. Pass a word to the right. Well, we still have to make Dust is weak somewhere. If we're pushing stuff to the right... Oop, don't want to do that. We've got a bunch of stuff there. Maybe if I was more careful with my stacking. Seems like that's not going to help much. It would almost have to be here. To pass, I'd need a pretty big stack. Don't know which word I need. So that doesn't do it. Yeah, so that's one of the problems. There's 4 words here. I have to make Dust is weak to get in there. Dust is on the bottom. Well... that would make Moon is Dust. That's no good. Actually, no. I need to be able to separate those. What would we need? Well, star is defeat. That doesn't help us. Moon is push doesn't help us. Actually, I'm not even quite sure how this works. Because, yeah, we're back to the 4 words problem. Well, does that help? That lets me lift it, it doesn't let me move it. That does do one interesting thing, though. Well, no, not quite. It would let me support a corner over here, but then this thing would fall down. Nah, star is defeat. You can't do it. You will die first. This is interesting. Well, yeah, because that's moon is the only object. Dust is also defeat. Dust is defeat. Star could be moon though, and then moon could be win. If I could somehow get those together. And maybe if I could get moon over, I could swing that. I would still have to get a win somewhere. Somewhere the same place as moon. Because we have moon over there then. Up to a point, I could get more stuff on here. I don't see how that's useful yet. I forget. This is technically an extended one. It's based roughly off of this one. Where it was easier to manipulate things over here. I'm not sure why they did the extra outlining down below. I don't know of any way to get there. I'm forgetting... Oh, interesting. Well, okay, so the gap over here was an artifact after removing this little passage. Yes, I've actually forgotten exactly what this solution was. And then we had to take some care with the moon. I forget if I did dust horizontal or vertical. Hey, LazyCon. Let's see, was I pushing the star down? Maybe I was pushing... Well, no, I have to keep dust is weak. So I think I've already... or until the end, so I think I've already ruined this. Unless I can... Now, text is still float. But I do have the extra space. Does the extra space help? I don't think the extra space helps. Horizontally. So we still need that somewhere. That lets us slide other things over. Oh, star is weak. So we have to do something with this before we can go in there. So initially it has to be that, I guess. And then you can't get it out of here. So dust is stuck weak now. That would be an easy place to put it. I'm gonna need the is from here. So does that mean... Well, you could just easily go out of the way. Oh. You can get pushed later. Now, do we do that first? If things stack on top of there, I'm not going to be able to push them to the side. And I then have to, let's see, we could do it that way. Perhaps. Oh, star is defeat. Don't want to put the star there. So you have to go down, you have to go somewhere. Oh, that's right, I don't need one of these corners. Oh, but I can't get it into a corner. Well, actually, once it's not push, only thing that matters is that I don't have to go through there. Let's see. Let's make sure we don't mess up Moon. I think we did weak first. No, dust is weak. And there probably is a more optimal order for this. I can't push dust from there. Alright, we do want Moon first. So that's that one. We had more space down below. We didn't have a big wall on our divot. And we could leave that stuff there while putting things together with this is. Oop. That's not the dust. Stacking up some of these words would let me get one thing here that still would not be at a level that could be potentially pushed over the edge. What do we do here? No, that doesn't. That leaves them not separated. What do we have to do to... No, pushing either of those off first is no good. So we've got a star and it's not stuck down there. That would let me start restacking these things. We eventually do have to have dust as weak. Dust is dust. The dust can't be moon. Moon being dust would seem to be a problem. That's the way. Oh. No, not quite. We could do this before. But I don't know how to get it over the next step. I don't know what else I could make push. I guess technically if I was push, then I would be solid. But I wouldn't be able to push it onto me, so. Yeah, I mean, dust is win, but dust is defeat. We might be able to do, we just have to try and make, yeah, there's, well, dust is moon just won't work. But dust is weak, dust is win. Huh. Ha 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 ha. Where would we do that, though? I maintained that text before. How would that go? Oh boy. Oh boy. No, we have to arrange this first before we can stack things. Which is going to be a lot of, which is going to make for a lot of restacking. All right, version 1. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do version 2. Maybe... Would I have enough space to do it down here? I think that'll be fine. Thank you, that was just enough of a nudge about what we could do with stacking stuff. Well, I think that's probably ending on a high note. We've still got some sticky ones over in the garden, and then we've got 2 unexplored areas and this stuff to play with. But this is like a pretty big gate, so I'm kind of assuming that that's a bit more endgamey, maybe. We'll have to, well, we'll get over there sometime, but like we've had these things open like for a while now. So, next time we'll take a poke at these, see if sleep has done us any good. And then when we bounce off some of those, look into some new areas. But thanks for watching. Thanks for the help. Let's see. Do we have anything now? Good night. Let's see, that's what I'm normally on. This is actually sort of what I would normally be doing at this time. Alright, I do see one other puzzle game on. Last time I was there, I did notice some swearing, and there's kind of a big frame, and there's an avatar that like bounces and flashes, so I kind of had to cover it with another window, but if you can get past that. They were otherwise doing a pretty good job at puzzle solving and talking and all that stuff. So it's cool to hang out. Dion, I think I actually saw them playing Baba earlier and found them playing Baba. But now they're moving on to, I think the other day I saw them starting Talos. They're probably not too far in. That's another puzzle game that's mostly about bouncing lasers around. But yeah. Someplace cool to hang out. Someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Good night, and until next time.